All right, hey, welcome back. I have power, at least temporarily, so we'll see what happens here. We're going to take this train cart right here, or this train track right here, and we're going to get it out to Winston-Salem. So I've let it run a little bit, got a little extra cash now, and let's take the tracks. And I think we should probably take a look really quick at the contour lines, just to kind of see where we're at here. Because of this, the kind of way this track is, I think most ideal would have been to go this way. It looks like that would definitely be flatter and easier to get through, but unfortunately this station is going to be this direction, and well, I'm going to have to, bend it around like this. I mean, I guess I could try it. If I bring this back a little bit more, maybe not do that just yet, because I don't get a refund for the track. So if I wanted to start this maybe by bending that way, could I maintain... See, I could maintain the speed. I'd have to lift this up, and I think it's kind of more expensive, isn't it? To go from that side, and then 70. Yeah, I want to keep the speed up. So I think we're gonna spend a little bit more to have a more direct route, because I could go snaky through this, or I could just say, hey, trains go fast in straight line. I kind of want to do that instead. So we're gonna try that. So I'm thinking we go out about this far. See that right there? It looks like it's getting real expensive. So let's pull it back to about here, and we'll see why it's getting there. So there's a big hill right here. I think we want to snake. We actually do want to snake a little bit here. We want to go right by the steel mill, because I think I want to get the station. We have a cargo station here, of course, but that's to deliver goods and finalize product. To get the steel on the line, I think I want a separate station here. So this area here is 9.4 meters high. Currently where we are is 11. That's pretty good, but going through here, we're gonna have to go to like 25, 26. We don't want to do that. So let's kind of keep it right around this area here. That looks like it's fairly flat. There's a really big dip right there, though. I saw that right there. That's a really low ground right there. So we want to probably try to avoid that. That's 8. So we're gonna come probably around like this, follow where the trees are, stay out of this little low area here, and I think we should probably be fine if we do that. So I'm gonna say right about here is where we'll make that one, and then we'll head this direction. It should be, I mean, we don't have to go completely flat. We could maybe save a little bit of money by dipping down a little bit there, right? That's going to be a little bit cheaper. But we're going to have to pick it back up anyway, so I'm dipping the middle, not the end. Just trying to save a little bit of cash where we can. And then we're going to dip around. Now, again, we want to snake around this. We want to preserve the top speed. So right about here is, I think, where we want it to be. Yeah, right about here is, I think, good. So we'll go there, and then from there, if we connected to the station, it's 1,000,000 because we had to go through that canyon. So we're definitely going around that. So I'm thinking maybe we lift up a little bit here, the middle, just to save a little bit of cash here. And like that. Okay, and then we're going to go right past this. We're going to snake around this, and we want to bring it right into that station. So we'll just bring it right into here like that. And it looks like it's another 121 grand. A little bit of, excuse me, there's a little bit of a low ground lip here. I'm wondering if maybe it would save me any money if I just kind of lifted up the middle a little bit, but I won't be able to do that completely. So pull this back to be about here. It kind of wants to swerve this way. So maybe we pick our end up a little bit here like that, and then we bring it into the station from there. I think that was slightly cheaper to do it that way. But here we are. We are now in Winston-Salem with this train track, okay? Pretty good. So we now have West Jordan, San Antonio, and Winston-Salem all connected to the train track. We will eventually get it out to Syracuse and Riverside, but I want to start monetizing this rail before we really get to doing that. So right here, we've got this train track, right? And I want to get another cargo station right here. And we're going to do a pass-through one, but I want to do it right about here because we can get this steel manufactory in the catchment range for this. And I think that's a really good idea. So we're going to go about like this. All right. And then the tracks are going to come out this way. As long as we preserve speed, I'm all right with it. That looks pretty good. And we'll also probably do the same thing this direction, but we don't need to do it yet. But we'll probably do the same thing that direction at some point. Okay. We want to get the road connected. Let's let the time run a little bit here. We'll get the road connected from here out to there, and that should put this station directly in that catchment easy. Okay, we need 3 additional little stations, all right? We're going to have a station on this side, as close to it as possible without, right about, let's put it on this side of the road, actually. Right about there should be good. One right there. We're going to want another one over by the coal. So we'll get it right about there. Seems good, man. And then we'll do another one here that is not in range of coal, but only in range of iron right there. Okay. And then I think of this one here, I want to make it just a little bit bigger because we're going to be delivering iron and coal here. And I don't want to have any of these guys slowing down and having to compete with each other or anything. So I'm going to make sure that we have this nice and fluid. We'll do 2 different ones on each side. Okay. So for this final thing we're going to need here, and then we can kind of ignore this for a little bit, is we're going to need a road depot. I'm going to start it over here because eventually we are going to have to connect this to the road. In fact, I kind of do want another one over here too. Maybe we'll put another one right here. I'll probably do some intercity passenger stuff too. But we'll have a road depot right. You know, if I already have one in town, that I don't need one over here. What's the cheapest I can get one of these? Can I get one for like 10 grand? No? Not gonna let me. Oh, 13 is not bad. 12, 11, 11, 10. Sounds good. It's fine with me. 10 and a half. Sold. We're going to start with, let's say 12. 12 of these. I think 12 will be... The thing is, it's all dependent on that plastic supply too, though. So maybe we'll start with 10. 10 cars for this. 10 wagons for this. And then we're going to need 2 lines. Yeah, 2 lines for this. So we'll start with here. We're going to go road, winds. And I'm gonna call this steel supply. Steel supply is fine. Yeah, winds, steel supply. Let's go ahead and copy that, and we'll make that going to be like a darker coalish color. Then we'll do a new line, same name, but this is going to be 2, and this one will have more of a orangish line. For this one here, we're going to start with that and go to here. And at Winston-Salem sidings, we're going to have you take Terminal 2. Yep. And that's it. That's all you do. And then we're going to go to the other one, Steel Supply. We're going to have you go from here to here. And you're going to use number 1. So you guys use different sides. No big deal. Given how close this is for coal, I don't think I need more than like 2 vehicles on this. So we're going to say 2 vehicles on the coal route. I might do 3. I think we'll do 3. And then everybody else is on the iron for this. So it's coal, steel supply. Yep, right there. I think I'll put you on the coal too. Put you on the coal there. So 3 and, what was it, 7? Because this is further away. So 7 on this one, 3 on this one. We should start getting steel created here. So in order to use that steel, of course, we need to have a means of bringing it over there and also to demonstrate demand. And I also need something else done. And we're going to incorporate Pittsburgh finally for this. We're going to take a look at this Pittsburgh quarry. We're going to get that operational. And we're going to do that with a cargo harbor here. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. But we're going to get this involved pretty quickly too. So let's just start getting that going. Because I want to get it's going to take a while to get the supply running for that. So I want to get that going now. And then we'll look at everything else for the trains. So for the road depot, maybe we'll just kind of put it out this way. I'd like to save money on it. 16. Yeah, whatever. 16, 17,000. This is fine. We'll do that here. And then we're going to need an unload stop, which is going to put us right about there. Should be good. All right. We need a truck station. Truck station is going to be over here. It needs to be in the catchment zone for the harbor. It looks like I'll just put it on the corner. Actually, that seems pretty good. Yeah. Well, we need it to be. We'll put it here. 49,000 for that one. Let's make it a little bit longer. Actually, we might deliver a lot of stuff here, so we'll say there. And then up here, bring that length back down. And for this, we want to get stone. Stone is going to be right here. Okay. So we have, actually we want two sides on this one. Yeah. Let's get a second side on this. We'll have one side for stone is going to be probably pretty big because we want to haul a lot of that. And then the side for this is food actually. So we'll make it actually much longer. Fine. All right. So, we want a line that is going to just take, we're going to say this is Pitts, steel. No, sorry, stone to port. Stone to port. Seems pretty straightforward. And let's make that like a grayish color. It's fine. And that's going to be from here to here. That's what I want to get started on right now as a loop. I want to get these vehicles going because it's going to take them time to do this. So we're going to get 4 vehicles on that line right now. Where is it? Pitts, stone to port. Good. All right. Now Pittsburgh also has, we're also going to have another line that has them taking food from this branch into here. So we're going to be delivering food here to this harbor. Okay. But we're not going to do that just yet. I just want the carts going so that we can start getting stone delivered here because we're going to get another boat and it's going to, I guess I could just get another shipyard, which is the... Did I not name these yet? I thought for sure I did. Riverside Shipyard. I could have swore I renamed these already. Same thing with the Oceanside one. This is Riverside. Not Riverside. Not frogs. Okay. And then I guess as soon as I get the deliveries that enabled me to get another boat, we're going to get one boat for now that does this. Just one. And it is going to take 70 of the stone from Pittsburgh, and it's going to bring that stone down the river and drop it off at West Jordan so that we can create the bricks that we need to create, right? So I'm tired of waiting. Borrow the 500 grand. Let's just go. Get this boat, put it on a new route. So this route, what we're going to have for this route is we need a boat route. This is going to be boat, and we're going to say this is Pitts to West Jordan, and we're going to call this stone and food. That's it. That's all this is. Stone and food, and let's leave it as this purplish color. Why not? We will start here. Pick up the stone and we'll drop it off over here. Okay? That's what we want to do right there. And then we're gonna make another line, but we're gonna get that boat going right now. That boat needs to be on its way. So go do things. We need to get another line. This station's very busy, as you can tell. There's a lot going on this station, right? There's a lot of people waiting in line at this station, and I don't like it. So I feel like we gotta do something different here. I've added cargo buildings. I've made everything as long as I can, but there's just not enough. There's not enough, right? Maybe I can get a second catchment area, or maybe it can be configured to have another street connection. Maybe, I don't know. Like, I don't think that's gonna matter. So we could have, I don't know, another entrance. I don't think that really matters either. I don't think. Cargo, we could do have another cargo platform on both sides. I don't know, like making this longer doesn't seem to matter. So, right? So I'm not sure. Maybe just a whole nother zone is needed. Maybe we just need another one on the other side. Because I would really like these guys to be hustling and going faster, and I don't see that happening. We're losing material because of too much oil. Oh my God. Hang on. Too many people doing crude. Wow, too many people doing crude. All right, let's reduce. This will actually help a lot. Let's take all of you guys and get you on the food loop. The port food loop. Yeah, let's get a lot less oil coming through here, all right? We need more people doing port to food. And then let's analyze that port to food route and see whether or not people are just like waiting. Because I don't want you waiting at all. West Jordan South. I mean, you're literally the only thing you're picking up here. You're unloading food, but the only thing you're picking up here always is just grain. That's it. You pick up grain and you drop off food. That's your only task in this entire route, okay? I feel like I'm gonna need more space. I need more. I just need more. And actually over here, we might find that it would benefit us to have even more cargo space on this side for the food. I'm gonna do that. We might have benefit in doing that. We're not losing anymore, but like it's just a long line, and I'm just kind of interested to know, like, is there anything I can do? Ooh, Wichita Falls just got a refinery. Hang on. Oh, there's another refinery and it's closer. A second refinery. Really? We could take the oil from San Antonio, bring it down to this refinery, and then bring that fuel over to West Jordan. We could just be like, take it from here to West Jordan, drop all that off, then take crude oil back over to San Antonio. That's a loop right there. Hey, I like that. Before I lose power again, quick, save it. Of course, that does require us crossing the river, which I've been kind of trying to avoid since it's very expensive. So, I mean, we will do it eventually. I just want to have a lot of money before I do it. Okay, speaking of a lot of stuff, like I really need to move this food a lot faster. So here's what I'm going to do about this. We are going to add, once I have money, which I don't have, I'm not going to wait to have money. Let's just borrow it. We are going to have another catchment here for food, and probably going to be where I deliver the goods as well. So we'll have two sides to this. I want to have it in range of that port. I think that counts. I can't really tell. I can't really tell. It's like a very faint highlight. But I figure if this one is, then this one's got to be, right? So we'll just put it a little bit further back just to kind of, I don't know, get the people out of the way, I guess. I don't know. If they're waiting to go in here, I don't want them to be stopped at the same spot where these guys are waiting, I guess. So that's fine. So we'll get two. Most likely we'll need this to be a lot longer, to be honest. So we'll just go like that, and probably one on this side, but we're going to have more food delivered over here. So I want to copy the food port route, but we're going to change it slightly so that it goes to a completely different... Oops, go here. I want this to go to a completely different area. So we're going to say... This isn't really, like, look at this. Like, everybody is just sort of queued up and lined up, and they're not loading it fast enough. I've got to have this food. The grain is just sitting over here. It's got to get in here, right? So we want to do this. I want to say that there's another catchment here where we can start delivering this stuff. And we're going to have it be on this side of the road, and it's right there. All right, and it probably... I don't know. It probably needs to be bigger, like the other one, because there's going to be just a lot of it going on. So actually, let's just extend it. Fine. So what we want now is port food 2 is going to do the same thing. Food from here to here, okay? That's your haul, okay? And on this side, you're going to use number 2. All right, fair. And then when we get all the way over here... I also need stone, right? The stone needs to be over here as well. We need to get this thing hooked up, because otherwise our quarry isn't going to produce anything. We have to get the quarry producing. And these guys are just gonna like dink around, and I don't want that to happen. So how about we, real quick, let's manage the stone to port route. And on south, I want you to just load full every time, and eventually you'll just never have to wait anyway, but I want you full of stone every time. So these wagons are just gonna wait over here until this quarry starts working. The quarry isn't gonna start working until we set up demand for it. So let's do that too, by having a new route that takes stone from here and brings it over here. And that's, of course, we're all using the same roads and everything, so that's a little bit bad. I could maybe get a road from here to here, which kind of bypasses all this noise. That might be worth it. We could say that this road goes from here to here. It's 166,000, which I feel like is expensive. Maybe we do the same thing we've been doing earlier and just kind of like, yeah, go in incrementally here so that we don't see huge expenses from doing so. Yeah, think about there. And then that way, bring that back like that. Yep. And then we go about like that, let's say. And this could also be where we, you know, I don't know, if we get anything else set up like steel, maybe they could use this road or whatever. Eventually, steel is going to get brought in, obviously, with rail. So I guess I don't have to worry so much about that. I do want to know if plastic is going to get delivered, though. Eventually, it's got to have to be, right? Okay, this road, we're going to connect it right here. That's more expensive than necessary. There we go. That's there. And then the catchment for this is going to be as far away as possible. So it's going to be, let's put it on this side so I have room for expansion. Not that I'll necessarily need it, but there it is. Right there. Okay, so it's on that side. So what we want to see now, right? And I think that's going to be a shorter distance, right? They're going to come this way, and then they're going to cut across here to get there instead of going around here. I think that's going to count as a shorter distance. This new line, which we're going to have be like this brickish color, we're going to call this one West Jordan Port to Brick. All right. And this line will start here using side one. Yep. We'll use side one for this. We're going to drop stone on this side. And then it goes all the way over and connects to that. And that's going to give us a reason for this. Now, we want to get paid on the way back too, right? I mean, I think getting paid back on the way back is fine, is a good idea. So what we could do is we could stop here, which is unpaid. So maybe not. There's not enough food being made. You know what? Tell you what. Why don't we take a detour? We're bringing stone here. Why don't we take a detour, pick up grain, drop it off here. So then it adds to the noise here, but at least we get paid. So the only unpaid time for this is going to be, let's see, we have stone. We're paid to bring it here. We're unpaid here. Then we're paid to come back here. And then I guess if there's food here, we don't actually bring it here. So this part's unpaid too. Although we may be able to pick up goods eventually and then deliver that down here, and then that would be paid. So I guess like if we had a goods catchment here, that's probably fine. We could have that happen. For now though, I just want a stone to go there as fast as possible. So I think for now that's what we're gonna do. And then we have some money now. Let's go ahead and buy, I don't know, 13 more of these things. And we're going to put this on the port to brick. However, because I know we're going to need it. However, I think food is more urgent, right? Yeah, I mean, I need to stop doing that. I need to stop assigning tons of vehicles before they're necessarily ready. Let's put these vehicles to work on the secondary food route instead. I know that that's going to work. And then I need another road to get in here, don't I? I think I want to make this road instead of having, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. That's a waste of money. I think instead I want to have a quicker route here. Let's make this road go straight. Ish. Straight-ish. Wow. Must you? I have the straight road tool on. Must you do this? Whatever, straight-ish. So we'll do another road here, and apparently we're going to pave that one. Whatever. So that I can get these guys to use this road, while the grain people are probably using the other road. I mean, they may actually start using this road anyway, but... yeah, it looks like everybody's going to start using this road, which is fine. I want it to be more direct. So the crude wagons will use this one, and everybody else will use this one. That way they're not getting in each other's faces. And then maybe we can get another street entrance on this side, I wonder. Is there a way to maybe get another street entrance on this side? Street access, station entrance. Yeah, like that. Get another entrance on this side so that, you know, maybe people could just use this entrance instead. I have no idea. We'll find out. The food is happening or is being brought over here. Okay, so that's the other side's where the stone's going to be. Good. Food's going to be here, which means we want that. So food delivery, food to port 2. How many vehicles we got? Loads of them. Good. Nope, this is port to food. I want port to food 2. Where's port to food 2? Right here. How many vehicles we got? Not enough. Not enough. Double it. All right. We should have lots of food going on now. I mean, honestly, I kind of need more roads, wider roads. This is a really busy road here. Making it straighter would probably benefit me, wouldn't it? I feel like making this road a little bit straighter might benefit me. Just instead of that, you know, we just make it a little bit straighter. So they're going to start using this instead. So we'll just kind of do this. And then we'll just kind of not have that or that. Just a little extra straightening would save a little bit of time, right? Feel like it does. If we're going to use it this often, we're going to have this big of a road. We're going to want a straighter approach. That's a straighter approach on a bigger road. So let's see if they use that. They will. Okay, they're going to use this one instead. Let's go ahead and start removing this. We don't need this anymore. I don't want them using this one. There we go. Just a nice straighter road to get where you need to go, okay? So, let's see how we're doing here. If I come back over here, we have a lot of boats. There's a lot of boats coming into this port. So I think there's a bit merit actually to configuring this port to have a whole new dock. Maybe not a large dock, but definitely smaller docks. Many smaller docks. So how about we go the small dock on this side, right? And a small dock. Actually, we want to move that, don't we? I don't want it there. It's wasted like 25 grand. I want it to be here. Like that. Yep. And then like that. Like that. Yep. And then we'll take the landing there and there. And now we have separate landings. We're going to want more storage, I think, too, is probably a good idea. So we could do like, this is for 200 items. We add another main building maybe on this side for an extra storage here. Right? We really just want a much bigger port here. So that should take care of any worries of, you know, not having enough stuff. Kind of wanted this to be, I don't know. It just looks weird. It doesn't look less weird. Whatever. Anyway, so we have a bigger port now. So now we can go into our boat routes. And Stone to Food is going to use the West Jordan port, but we're going to have it use Docking Bay 3 instead. And then we have the Final Goods route on the West Jordan port. And the Final Goods route is going to use Docking Port 1. Technically, it's not a docking port. It's a dock port. But I play Kerbal Space Program and other space games, so I'm going to say docking port, apparently. Green Bay has a new oil well on the top of the plateau pass. Okay. Now I just want to see if there's any weaknesses anywhere. So, Tools delivery. There's not enough. Not enough vehicles. Oh, yeah. We need a lot more. Let's double the number of vehicles delivering and also extend this so we don't lose any more. There we go. Double that. Anything else happening here? Let's see. We got just not enough iron. Just not enough iron. I don't get it. We have so many vehicles, don't we? Doing iron? Apparently we just don't have enough. All right, I'm gonna do something silly. I'm gonna double it. You want iron? We're gonna go get you iron. There you go. Lots and lots of trucks going to get iron. And they're not paid for half of the trip, which is like, ugh. But it enables us to make more money on the boats, so we'll do it. Okay, so this still needs planks. I still don't have planks here, and that's what we were working on with this rail, right? Is trying to get that, trying to get the planks out that way is what I was working on. But we have enough money now to, I think, start getting this kind of working, provided, of course, we get the bricks. We're not going to have bricks yet, but I would really like to get bricks. So why don't we get a train depot? And I'm not sure the best place for this. San Antonio is a very busy port, and I feel like if we do it near San Antonio, we could kind of send the train anywhere we want at that point. So I think we're gonna set the train up to be like right along here, and it goes into San Antonio instead of having two different directions. I don't really think we need the train depot to be able to go two different directions, especially. But you know, when we go to upgrade it though, yeah, centrally located would be better when we go to upgrade it. Maybe we will put it out here. It needs to be nearby the track though. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know where the goods, where do you guys put your train depots? Because you have to go back there to alter your train, right? So it's like you have to have it in a somewhat convenient spot. I'm gonna put it over here. I'm gonna put it near Winston-Salem. I think there's gonna be a lot of traffic going through Winston-Salem, and it'll probably be convenient to have it here. We'll put it on this side of the steel. That way we can link up with steel later. And we can put it. We'll put it here. Train depot right here. Fine. That's where we'll build our trains. And then this train will hook up. Just keep the speed up. Oh, it's too close. It's too close. Let's get no refund at all? For real? No refund at all. Oh, you suck. All right. Well, I mean, you know, we can make this work. It's just not as clean as I wanted it to be. The goal is to have your speed be kept up, right? And we don't want to slow down a train here. So it looks like any train coming in is going to have to slow down. But the trains, as long as the trains that are on the track already don't have to slow down, I think I'm fine with it. They don't have to slow down. So, you know what? It's fine. Just build it right there. Whatever. If you're going into the depot, you're going to slow down anyway. It's not like you're productive. All right. We need to buy a vehicle, and I was going to buy the Baldwin 6 wheels, but like it's near the end of its life, right? This is only going to be even created. Oh, steam flatbed truck. Hey, hang on. We're getting steam trucks now. Oh, these ones are definitely going to be a good thing to upgrade to, so we're going to look at doing that for sure. But anyway, for the trains, I feel like probably what we'll do is we'll go with the General on this because it's 28 miles per hour top speed. I could go with this one, but look at the difference in cost. It's a really big difference in cost. And while it does go 37, the cars it's going to be pulling have a max speed of 31. So I'm actually going to end up paying more than double, and I'm only really practically going to get an extra 3 miles per hour. It's not worth it. I think the General is where I'm going for this first train here. And then on this, we are going to be bringing bricks and steel and things like this. So flatbed cars are where we want to be. And I think I'm just going to start it off with 3 of them once I have the money to do so. Maybe 4. I think we'll start with 4. That way we can just start it up, and then we can always get it in here, upgrade the train as money comes in, time goes on, etc. we can get this happening here. So I just need I need this to tick up. I need it to give me money. Let's just borrow the maximum again and get this happening. So apparently I lost a bunch of money right as I borrowed it. That's fun times. Hopefully I make a bunch of money very soon because I'd like to buy this train. There it goes. So now that I have extra, I actually can afford a 5th. So I think we'll go with 5 here actually. And be able to deliver a lot of steel. The problem is we won't be able to deliver a whole lot of plastic. And so I'm going to have to maybe get this plastic from here and maybe get it into Syracuse. That way I can stop by and get that. We're going to bring in the plastic by boat, but we're not going to bring it in enough quantity to make this many cars worth it. For now, though, I'm going to buy it anyway because we're going to eventually use it. But I don't think it's a waste yet, but we're going to buy that train. So that gives me a train that's capable of 28 miles per hour. The cars can only do 31, okay? Again, if I had used one of these more expensive trains, I would not have gotten 37. I would have gotten 31 anyway, because that's the top speed of the cars, okay? So we have one train with 5 flatbeds. We want that train to be going through a new route. This is a train route, and we're gonna call this, let's say, Winds to West Jordan. And this is just gonna be, I think, steel and brick. Let's just say steel and brick, and then we'll make this be, I don't know, what's a good steel and brick? I mean, bricks are like this red color, right? So we could do that, I guess. That'll be the color of the line. And it will start from here. To start off with, anyway, we'll start from here at Winston-Salem West. And we're going to have it go all the way over to West Jordan here. Then, presumably, we would be picking up this, right? We'd be picking up the brick. And potentially even being able to pick up goods. It'd be nice to be able to pick up goods too, because then we could bring it over here. But the goods, unfortunately, don't fit on a flatbed, so we'd have to have box cars for that. It's a separate car to deliver goods. So for now, we load up bricks on this. We take the bricks back, drop them off in San Antonio. Okay, we drop it off in San Antonio, and then head back to Salem West to get the steel. But actually, we could go even further with more brick. Potentially even bring the planks. We could stock planks if we can make them fast enough. We could stock planks on this. Probably though, what we want to do is get wood here. I think wood would be better. Stock up on wood and bring the wood all the way through to Riverside, right? That's what we ultimately want to do. For now though, I think I'm happy with just dropping off the bricks here and coming back and getting more steel. I know we need bricks here, though, too. So maybe we could do here. Let's go here with the bricks. The rest of the bricks will go here. And then we will need to go into Salem West. So that would require us, at that point, to have the track connected on this side. So we'll just connect the track here in a way, hopefully, where it doesn't have to slow down. That's what I'm hoping for, anyway. Wow. Okay. Any minute now, we're gonna get there. Right there, like that. Yep. Right like that. No slowing down there. So that now connects that entire line, and we'll bring the bricks to here as well. And then this little bit here is the only part that's unpaid. We pick up the steel and we go back around. That's gonna be what that train does. Okay. Am I gonna run that yet, though? No, because I have to make sure that we absolutely have not goods being produced. We have to make sure that the steel is being used. And right now it won't be used, so I'm going to end up dropping off steel and nothing will happen. Speaking of which, we need a place to store that steel, and we also have to have a route that takes the steel into there. So we don't actually have a car route that's going to take things into there yet. So let's go ahead and do that. We want, of course, this to be in the catchment range for the station. And I want this to be kind of away from the station. so that it doesn't get in the way of it later on as it expands. So I'm thinking probably we'll do it over here, and then cars will take it to there, right? So it'd be nice to have this be. There's just so much. The industry is so thick here, so I just can't do that. So let's wait until I have some money here. We need to create demand for that steel, basically. And I want this to be as close as possible without interfering with the existing infrastructure, so existing buildings. I think we're going to put it like right here. If we put it on this side, then at least this road can develop a little bit more. Yeah. Let the road develop a bit more. Let's bring this over this way. We'll encourage that development. And then we'll put it on this side instead. We'll say right about like so, a little bit more space. Call that good. Whoops. Well, I clicked, but I was still holding shift, and if you're still holding shift when you click, then it actually doesn't register the click. So you can't hold it shift. Okay, there you go. I'm holding shift so that I can rotate it in micro increments. If you didn't know, it's not immediately obvious. It took me a bit to learn that, but like you can do these chunks, or if you hold shift, then you can fine tune it. So anyway, I was holding it to fine tune it. We're going to configure this to be a little bit longer. And then we don't have any place to catch this, so we still need that too. So let's go ahead over here, and we're going to, I think, have a double side here so that we can bring both the plastic and the steel to this destination. Because we're going to do that, we want it to be kind of in the middle because we're bringing plastic from here, and we're also steel from this side. This is a longer route, though, so I think you can put it on this side. Let's do it here. This is where we're going to deliver the resources, and then we'll end up having goods here as well, and that will get taken either to the train, which might happen by boxcars, or it might happen here too. Are you? Okay. So these are two separate routes. I was wondering, they're following behind each other, but not in the same line. And so I was like, that's interesting. You have different lines. Well, it turns out, right, it's the stone. The stone is finally being delivered, and so now the stone can be delivered up there, which is what we want. So good. Stone is happening. Stone is working. Everything is fine. We need another one, though. So let's get another boat. I know they kind of... I know, it feels weird having boats made all the way over here. I feel like that's a long way to travel to start this. So I'm going to actually make another boatyard. Another shipyard. Kind of in the middle over here. Let's put it over here. And we're going to make this be here. So it's not... It's kind of more centrally located. It can kind of pick up a route wherever that route wants to be. We can pick that up. And I want another boat to deliver. God, delivering stone would be great, but I want another boat delivering stone. So you're going to go on the stone and food route here. And then that will take more stone, right? Get it up there. We need that. Okay, good. I think we're kind of set here, right? Are we done? Okay, not done yet, actually. One thing I forgot about, right, is the fact that we are going to need a route that takes the steel that we get delivered from here, and it brings it over here. So we still need that steel delivery. So that's what this will be. And we're going to change this, of course, to road West Jordan, and this is going to be steel to goods. Easy. And then we'll have this be like, I don't know, this color for steel. Fine. All right. And then we just need a single vehicle that will hang out there. So let's buy a vehicle. And we now have access to the steam flatbed trucks, these steam trucks, right? And so I don't know exactly why we would take one of these flatbed trucks when we have this one. They seem like they have the exact same rating in every single way, except this one has no limitations on its cargo. So I don't know why this truck exists when it's limited, when this one can do everything, including passengers, right? I would think passengers are allowed here too, because it says all cargo, and you know what? Passengers are considered a cargo type. So that's odd that we would do that. But nevertheless, we will be buying these ones. They're the same price as well, same maintenance, everything. There's just no reason for this truck to exist. That's my opinion. We're going to go with one for now. I need to let the time run. Need to let the time run so we can get money. But I think we'll just do 1 for now. This can travel 16 miles per hour. And we want this on the steel in West Jordan. Steel to goods. And, of course, the steel to goods route in lower West Jordan, we are going to want you to load all, wait an infinite amount of time for now. And so that will allow you to just sit here. And then the goods, right, they will get taken. When it delivers this, it'll get taken back here, which will give it access or make it accessible from West Jordan to deliver goods via train. So that's just paid both directions, right? That's what we want. Okay, so I think the only thing we're missing at this point is the plastic, but it shouldn't be missing. It should be getting hauled. But for some reason, I'm not seeing it getting hauled by any of our... Oh, there it is. Good. Okay, it is working. It is working, and you are here. So you're bringing grain and the plastic. Very good. Up to this point. And you're on the River Loop 1. Very good. So we have another boat that is destined for this, right? It's loading it up. We should not have the River Loop 1 doing goods now. That should not happen. We should be doing only grain with River Loop 1. So let's make sure that River Loop 1 at the Riverside port is not loading plastic. We have dedicated boats for that. Let's make sure you are 100% grain so that we can keep that loop going for food. And then that means that the final goods route here, this is the one that loads only plastic full. And you're currently going to just wait till you're full to do that. We have lots of oil here. I think it's time to get more vehicles on this route too. Let's double this. Let's triple this. let's make sure we're actually delivering this constantly. More oil coming in, more steel being delivered. Excellent. It's all about the planks now, man. So I think planks is gone. Oh, it just Riverside. The planks are gone. Oh, planks production is eliminated. So now we definitely need this rail so that we can get the planks made here. Hey, Winston-Salem, what's up? This was new. I don't think this was here before. I feel like this is brand new. We can get this happening. Wood to planks to Winston-Salem, and we just take it all the way past. We'll deliver planks this way. Perfect. That's a perfect route for our new flatbed train, which we can actually go in now since it's still in here. We can actually go in and add additional flat cars to this if we want to now, because we have the money to do so. Very good. Okay, so let's get started on this. We've kind of reached the end of today's video, haven't we? We're a very, very long video today. So the next video, what we'll do is we'll get the rail extended from Winston-Salem. We will go all the way over through Syracuse to Riverside to deliver the planks, and then we can get machinery finally delivered here, and everything starts to come together then. And then these flatbeds, they have nothing they can bring back, unfortunately. There's nothing really to bring. So from Riverside to Syracuse, it will be an unpaid train, but we will stop in Syracuse on the way back and get these construction materials. So we'll also look at getting this quarry and maybe even this quarry. It depends. This is really close. So making a tunnel through here might be cheaper than... I don't think it will be. No, I think this is still going to be cheaper because this is a very small part, and then it's flat, and then a very small part, and then it's here. And I think I would rather pay for this route and just have wagons do this. So that's what we're going to do in the next video. We're going to finalize this train all the way to Riverside, and we're going to get the planks delivered to this factory so it can start kicking out the goods, because right now there's just not going to be enough. And we're definitely going to need more here, because undoubtedly, because it's been storing the steel for so long, it will have it's just gonna be like, dude, I just need to build, I need to make it. And so once we start bringing this, we're gonna have a ton of machines made, and so there'll be a lot here to pick up. So that's gonna be the next video. Thank you very much for watching and for putting up with my nonsense. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.